Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, we're going to play and explore Discard deck. It's another version of the Discard deck that I tried before, but with some new caveats to the deck thanks to the new Cavern of Exelon. Well, not new anymore since we're coming up with a new set next week, but some of the cards that just got included: Alcazar, the Deepest Betrayal, which makes our opponent discard whenever he attacks, and whenever they cannot, we get to draw a card. And then, on the other side of that, we also included Sunken Citadel. This is a very good card to trigger our Castle Locthwain or trigger our Geier Reach Sanitarium, which is very important for the whole deck. That's why we got a new land in the deck that helps a lot to get our land abilities activated. Now, let's talk about the whole deck list because this is Explorer, so we are gonna have to play in a much faster meta. In the early game, we got a lot of removal. We got 4 Fatal Push, and then we got Hand Disruption in 4 Thoughtseize and 2 Duress. So discard deck, we're going to run a lot of discard cards. I also run 1 Cling to Dust because there's a lot of graveyard synergy cards, and this is going to be helpful. We can also escape it so that we can exile more cards from our opponent's graveyard. And a lot of cards that we dump into our graveyard, not useful at all. I don't need Duress or Thoughtseize again, so those can be fodder to the escape. Now in the 2 mana, we have more removal. We got 2 Bitter Triumph, which is a pretty good card to remove creatures or Planeswalker, and 2 Sheoldred's Edict, same thing, but we can also target, well not target, make our opponent sacrifice creatures with Ward, and make our opponent sacrifice creatures versus creature tokens. I got 4 Waste Not. It is the heart of the deck. Whenever our opponent discards a creature, we get a 2/2 zombie. When I discard a land, we get a 2 mana, and when I discard a non-creature, non-land, we draw a card. So hopefully we can get our card draw with this. We can combo it with Mazemind Tome. This is an old control card back in the meta when this is still in standard. It's a pretty good card. 2 mana. Tap to put a page counter on it, scry 1, and pay 2 to put a page counter on it. We can also draw a card. And then whenever there's 4 page counters, sack it and we gain 4 life. Actually, exile it and we gain 4 life. So it's kind of like a bank buster, but we can, at the end, the payoff is not necessarily a creature and a treasure, but in this case, more life, which might be more useful in this deck because we're not temple. And then we have 1 Meathook Massacre just for board wipe if we need it. 3 Go Blank because there are a lot of crazy hand effects that we can kind of target along with their graveyard. 3 Liliana to, of course, make our opponent discard and make them sacrifice creatures. Then in the 4 drop, we got 1 Rankle, just 1, because I always feel like this card, it performs a lot better for other people when I see in videos than it ever performed for me, because every time I had to discard 2 cards or I had to sacrifice 2 creatures for a tempo deck, that always puts me a little bit behind since I have to play this card as well. Alright, so then we have 3 Sheoldred, of course, for more life gain, just so that we have a sustainability. And then we can push our opponent out just by trying to stick Sheoldred on board when they have no card in hand. We have 1 Alcazar, I talked about this already, and then we have 1 Virtue of Persistence, which I don't think the 7 mana is going to matter as much, but in fringe scenarios where we need to use it to keep bringing back our Sheoldred, we can. Maybe we're playing against another mono black, and they make us discard the rest of our cards. Alright, so then let's talk about the land base. We have 26 lands, but not all the lands are lands. So we have 4 Castle Locthwain, of course, for card draw, 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant for removing our opponent's cards in the graveyard, and also having a creature to pressure our opponent. 12 Swamps because we're mono black, 1 Takenuma because I don't want more Takenuma, otherwise they all get stuck in my hand, 3 Field of Ruin to get rid of our opponent's sort of better lands, and in Explorer there are a lot of good lands. We have 3 Geier Reach Sanitarium to make our opponent draw a card and then discard a card right away so we can trigger our Waste Not. And then 1 Sunken Citadel, as I mentioned before, trigger all of, or to use to activate all of our mana abilities. Alright, so that is the whole deck list. This is a discard deck, and usually discard decks are very sort of draw dependent. So let's go find out what we can do with this deck. If you don't want to cast a spell or activate an ability, you can pass priority with the spacebar. Heh. That's where an astronaut hangs out. At the spacebar. Alright, I'm going to be here all week. Is the text on some card too small to read? Maybe you should get glasses. I don't know. I guess you can fix it, but I think the main problem with this is that Wizards should be fixing it, right? The text on cards shouldn't be too small to read. It should be readable. You have too much text. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, where's my opponent? Everybody loves to hear a great comeback story. Yeah. Do they? didn't want to just go to the next game. I mean, I know it says never give up, but a lot of times, like with the way Magic's designed now, you can't really come back. So go first. Thoughtseize. That's good enough. Let's see what they're playing. Alright, there's Bone Crushers, Bank Buster. Let's get rid of that Bank Buster. Table Passage right away. Fair enough. You get a push. We'll do this right now. It's more important that he can remove his own creature so that my Virtue will stick. And sticking a Virtue against their deck is fantastic because Rakdos can't really fight Virtue. Now he's gonna play another one of those. Tap land. Okay. So we can either Fatal Push it, or we can Sheoldred. I mean, Sheoldred's pretty good. There's 3 out of 4 cards that I can see, and none of those really deals with Sheoldred. So let's see the top deck go for the throw. If they do, I'll be pretty salty, but yeah. They're gonna dig. Maybe they were played there. No, they're gonna dig. Good for us. Alright, I don't know if I want to gain life. Oh, he's gonna Fatal Push. Okay. Not what I like to see, but it happens. Puts them behind slightly. Oh, Liliana. Liliana's real good. Make him sacrifice a card. But then the... yeah. Then the Giant would just get it, right? So... I think I'll cling to Dust, and then we'll push the Bloodtide Harvester.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch. We all have things we'd rather forget.
He tossed his Fatal Push. I'll keep mine. He's definitely gonna hit Liliana. Yep. Saw that happen.
Watch it.
Push it. Push it good. Gonna play his Fable. Oh boy, that's real bad for me. It's real bad. Alright, so what can we do here? Bitter Triumph on a 2/2 feels really, really bad, but I guess I have to do it. I'll pay the 3 life. At least this way I can tick up.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Bone Crusher. Plays another land. We have another land.
One of your friends has to leave.
I guess the den is gonna come. The Hive can't block the den because it's bigger. Huh. The den is coming. Let's see how he wants to attack. Maybe he'll attack my face. It does attack my face. It's got 1 mana. Is that Fatal Push? I was gonna feel bad if it's Fatal Push. Okay, I can technically block it, but I'll lose my land, and I don't think I want to do that. Not right now. Yeah, there was stick. I mean, the stick could be for the blood token.
Delay, nothing more.
That would blow me out real bad if I did that, so Let's do this. We'll exile a non-creature card, so... Right, if it was an otherwise draw card, so we'll exile... Maybe a land? I don't know. I don't think an artifact's coming back either way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always exile 5. Okay, there goes my Sheoldred. I don't know how much this helps. It is a land. I'm not sure if this will work. I'm kind of behind, but he gets to toss his card right now. Oh, could have blocked it. Ugh. Okay, well, didn't know that, but, you know, I was playing it safe. He would be down to 1-1. If he didn't have this 1-1, honestly, I probably would have Liliana his reflection, and then that would have made it worse. Staking the Virtue is still better, but staking the Virtue without Sheoldred makes it feel a lot worse. Let's see what he does. Does he not want to play anything? Bone Crusher me. Okay. Plays the Bone Crusher. Copies the Bone Crusher and attacks me? Yep. Yeah, that's painful. This is whenever a spell targets it, right? So... Ugh. Okay, so the Liliana is really not going to help here. Takenuma? Not really. No, not really at all. Liliana can make him discard his last card. If he copies anything, I can't really block. I can make him sacrifice the 1-1. I don't know how much that would help.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
That's just a land.
Don't overthink things.
Does he top deck a good card? Because right now, I think I might be able to block. I have 2 creatures to block. I'm at 4. Actually, no. I think that's more than enough if he dens it. Right? Yeah, if he dens it. No, not good enough. Alright, GG. Not enough removal. This is unfortunate. I was able to stick the Virtue, but in order to do that, I had to remove my Sheoldred, and that was what killed me. If I had the Sheoldred still in the graveyard, it would have been different. But it's alright. Against Rakdos, at least I feel like the game happened. We didn't get scammed as normal Rakdos would, and yeah, so that was all I can say. Alpha bot, alright. Nice bot. I do hope he's a bot, because if he's anything else, he'll probably kick my butt. Gigantha. I think I'll keep. That's not a great hand, but it's also not the worst. Alright, what kind of player are you? Oh, you're that kind of player. Well, I don't have a removal for the third path, and it comes out next turn, so I guess I have to get rid of that first. Do I need my 2 mana for anything right now? I don't know. I think I need to draw a card more. More so than anything else. Alright, he's gonna let me scry. He's gonna... Really? He has the pickpocket, but he's gonna use all the small mana first? That is not the right way to play it, but I don't know. My opponent might still get it. We have a lot of removals, but it might not be enough since he went first, and that's really annoying. Oh, still have it, just never didn't have it. Rankle's Prank. How good is Rankle's Prank? I can make him sacrifice 2 creatures. But he will probably have 2 creatures. I'll make him discard 2 cards. What does he have here? Does he have a spell pierce? Or is he deciding what to discard? I'm not sure. Oh, discard all these treasure crews! No more crews for you! Alright, very important if I draw a land next turn. I have to draw a land next turn. Or this will hurt. Because if I don't draw a land next turn, his third path would just get me. If I do draw a land next turn, at least I can get over his third path with the Rankle. Pretty sure he wants to play something here. Ow. 26 lands in the deck. Only 1 land that comes into play tapped. Really? Put a page counter on Mazemind Tome and it will scry again. Thoughtseize is pretty important. I guess I can take that. Since he's not putting up another creature for me. Do I want to Thoughtseize him? Yeah, okay, fine. You can take out his monetary dude. He's doing that right now. Black, please. We gotta cling. He's gonna play his pranks. Waste not. Oh boy. Alright, this is a little unfortunate because I really wanted to waste not. But if I make him discard a card, I get to whatever. Okay, he has that get lost. I don't want him to activate that get lost. So let's prank him. Discard 2 cards, sack 2 creatures. He's gonna keep the third path, right? I'm pretty sure he's gonna... No. Oh. That's pretty good for him. Do I want to keep my Sheoldred? Or do I want to exile a card and be able to gain 3 life on the back foot of it? Sheoldred's real good if you can't stop it, to be fair. And we have 4 life right here, so we're not quite dead. Doesn't look like there was any play, so that might be a counter spell, right? No, it's just a land. Okay. Gigantha. So, do I want to draw a card here? No, I don't need to scry. I got... Okay, Bitter Triumph. That's way better. Waste Not. Sanitarium. Whatever he discards, right? If he discards, you get a zombie, that's good. If I draw a card, it's less good. Let's get it out. Virtue. Virtue is really good, but discarding a Virtue feels bad. I guess I have to do it, but yeah, fine. It was a land. Shouldn't have discarded a Virtue. Alright, so I get to draw a card with this, but then I don't get to kill anything he has. Oh, well, Takenuma. probably gonna play the Gigantha, right? I have a feeling he'll play it. But it will tap him out. There it is. 5/5. Okay, I can make him discard a card, or I can Bitter Triumph this and play Sheoldred. I can't discard a Bitter Triumph. I guess I have to discard a Waste Not. It's a lot of value, but I do need my mana. Okay, I go down to 7. I take 4 here. I don't die, right? No, I take a lot more than 7. So I guess I'll have to play... Would that be Get Lost? Okay, I take 2. First. It was a Get Lost. That would have been tricky. Alright, so I do have Bitter Triumph. I can play and discard... Discard a card. Kill the Gigantha. I don't think I need the go blank as much, but... Do I need the land? I do need the go blank to get rid of his graveyard. How often does he play into his graveyard, though? Oh my. Good job. Can you draw any better? Alright, he gains a lot of life back from this, but he gets a lot of advantage from the Init. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? So much card advantage for him. Consider. Wider board. I just need to survive. I do have a Meathook Massacre that will wipe his whole board. I need to draw it though. Whenever it attacks, get a +1/+1 counter on an attacking creature. So, whoa, that is gutsy. Does he have a Get Lost? You can return Treasure Cruise and do it again. Actually, no, he's got 2 white mana left. Man, what a top deck. That's why the Gold Blank would have helped. I forgot that I had Treasure Cruises. Should have known, there was already Treasure Cruises in the graveyard. Oh, it gets to reanimate something too. Not instant though. So attacking with the 2/1. Will he discard a card? Him discarding a card helps me a lot, actually. Okay. Would you like to reanimate something? It's a pretty wide board now. So if I make him draw 3 cards, I think he dies, right? He does have blockers, and I don't have that many blockers, so guess we'll have to draw first. Do I draw first here, or do I castle first? Let's see, if I castle, I draw a card. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to castle. Discarding a non-land card gives me more draws. Alright, I could play the Alcazaz. I don't think he can fight through that. He does have one spell, but how many? Because he needs 2 turns, right? I don't know if he has 2 turns. So if I play this is lifelink, and I don't know how many removal he would have. This is the only creature that gets prowess right now, and he cannot draw, so it's very hard to dig for him. And I don't think he has lethal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has exact lethal if I have no board. And I don't, I mean, if you can prowess the monastery mentor, it's different, maybe. But you know what? This is like a standard deck. Is this a standard deck? So far, everything you play was standard. Oh my god, this is a standard deck with Treasure Cruise. Alright. Yeah, but more or less standard. Attacking with a 2/4. Sure. Also with a mentor. Also with 3rd class. You want to discard a card? Discards a card. Gives me another 2/2. You had enough? This is lifelink. Let's see, he doesn't have prowess. Let's not risk it, right? Let's just not risk it. We'll take those 1/1s. We're at 12. I don't think he can do anything, but just in case, if he somehow milled this. Can he cast it? He can cast Free to Fate. It's not in his hand. I don't know how that works. Alright, well, he's got nothing. GG! We discarded enough of his cards that he couldn't come back. That Treasure Cruise, though, really helped him try to fight back. Didn't work. I could have, to be fair, I could have played the... Let's play another game, by the way. We could have played the Go Blank instead of Sheoldred, and then he wouldn't have a graveyard. But without Sheoldred in play, I think we'll just die to the board attacking me constantly. And that's something that you always have to think about. Alright, well, I guess Arena's not giving me another opponent. Can't find your deck? Decks with missing cards or other errors. What other? Oh, ban. Are appear at the bottom of the list. Yeah, it's really annoying every time they ban cards. That you gotta go down and find your deck and change some things. Not really. I love it when they ban cards. They should do it more often. They should do a ban every month, honestly. Just keep the things fresh, you know? Don't want to play the same deck over and over. You go first. 2 Locthwain, 1 Hive, nothing else. Still gonna keep. Locthwain first so that I can have 2 untapped lands next turn if I need it. Because I can Virtue whatever he plays. I don't have to. Hive time. Will he counter this? He probably will, but it's not like I can not play it. If he wants to run out his counter spells on a Mazemind Tome, Spell Pierce. That's fine. Annoying, but fine. I can Duress him. I think it's better to know his hand first for running out the Liliana. Wow, that's a lot of cards that you want, huh? Let's see. We'll throw the Lightning Axe because I think he wants, well, 5 damage to our creature. I can just not run out a creature, right? target creature. So I can just not throw out creatures and none of these cards are going to do anything. Sounds fun. It's probably just going to hardcast a Phoenix. Oh, the Ledger Shredder. Baby Shreddy. You gonna burn your own Shredder? I can push it, right? I can also Bitter Triumph, but I think pushing is better. Does that mean he doesn't get the Connive? I don't actually know. Oh, he does get the Connive. Oh, that's annoying then. Huh. Does he have no Spell Pierce? Okay, well, time to start discarding.
Fight? And you think you can drop it?
I'm not drawing land, so the Virtue's kind of a dead card. Does he have exactly 3 spells? I mean, a lot of his spells does chain, so he can get the Arclight Phoenix just by chaining it. That would be pretty annoying. Yeah, there it is. There's that chain. It's a huge hand now. Well, exile the Phoenix. You can't counter it. Not with 2 mana. Unless he has 2 Spell Pierce in his hand. Okay, it's gone. Thank goodness it's gone.
I'm tired of your
Sheoldred.
secrets.
Drawing is really good for him, but he has a lot of removal. Oof. Oh boy. Not drawing the lands. Op. Alright, you op. You gaze. Can he do anything else? He can't! That is music to my ears. Alright. Thoughtseize. Take away another card in his hand. I'm just not drawing lands, honestly. Like that. What the heck is this? Spell Pierce. If I take his last card, can he chain 3 spells? I mean, I'll give it to him if he can.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Can he top deck a good card? Because I'm top decking. No lands. We drew 13 cards. We got 3 lands. That's like a 3%. I don't know. I'm gonna say 3% of the whole deck. That Hall of the Storm Giant's about to hit us. So many lands he has. Did he top deck Treasure Cruise? If he top deck Treasure Cruise, I am so peace out here. That was top deck Treasure Cruise. I guess I can still get his Phoenix. It doesn't kill my Liliana. We'll just start over. That is one game. It's just 3 lands. I mean, come on. Like, all of these triggers with 4 lands, but no. 3. Just magic number here. At least there's only 1. So attacking Lily. I would attack Lily too. She's very sexy.
I really don't have time for you.
Oh, there's that land. Alright.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
So he has... How many Spell Pierce did he run? There was 2. I don't think that deck runs more than 2 Spell Pierce. It would be kind of weird if he does. So we'll hold up the clean, but... I mean, I guess I could have just cleaned anyways, because that's me drawing a card. Come on, Diesel 12? Is that Diesel 112? Spike Field Hazard. There goes our Lily. She's not going to be happy about this.
I knew this was a waste of time.
Alright, if that's the case, I'll draw a card this way. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I have a lot, but I think I still want to draw a card this way. This Waste Law will be good if I can make him discard, but he discards himself a lot, honestly. But I gotta get rid of that. Do I have to get rid of that Phoenix? If it hits me once, is it the end of the world? I think I just need some card draw, right? So... If he plays the Otherworldly Gaze, he does not. I think he wants to chain 3 spells. If you attack with the Hall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can actually push it. Attack with the Hall, please. Right? Yeah, it's not Vigilance. That's 1. Doesn't draw a card. Oh boy. That's 2 Phoenix in the graveyard. Can't kill both. Exile 1 of the Phoenix before he gets more counter spells. Alright, those aren't really anything. He gets his Phoenix back. Can't push it because it's 4. Oh, this is going to be pretty bad. We'll waste not. Then we'll duress him. I think that's all his treasure cruise, right? That's all of them. 1, 2. There's only 2? I thought it was 3. Oh, it was the other game. Oh, there goes your cruise. That's fine. How many Phoenix did I drop? 2 Phoenix, so he's got 2 more. Man, how many cards left in his deck? 12. Oh wow, okay. He's almost decked out. I still have 40. Consider. You consider. You really consider your life choices. Auto Aura. I don't think you can use it right now. You can draw a card, but there's nothing else you can do to save it. Now we get our lands. Alright, so I guess we'll just clean. Alright, before he... Oh, no, I don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I guess I'll have to push this. Thanks for giving me a target. No more Phoenix. I'm at 19. Maybe I can fight back? We'll see. Not drawing lands for the first like 500 games. 500 turns. That really hurt. Alright, the Hall is going to hit me for 7. So that's not a fun deal. Oh, it's Sheoldred. Well, there's a Lightning Axe, so I think Sheoldred's just gonna eat the Lightning Axe here. If I draw a card, that won't be very useful either. Oh man, after all this, that is unfortunate. I need to draw a removal with the Castle. He wants a Lightning Axe. He's got 9 cards. If he discards a land, I get 2 mana. If he discards a non-creature spell, I get a draw. 12 is not a lot of life. Sheoldred's good, but just happens to have a Lightning Axe in his hand. I'm sure he's thinking about which one he wants to use to discard. Or whether or not he wants to draw a card first. I would draw a card first. I'm not dealing damage enough to him to kill him. Discarding an op. Give me a land. I do gain 2 life. But then Sheoldred dies. Alright, so my Hive can block for another turn. But then that's it, right? I need to have something quick. And he's not going to discard creature spells for me to get zombies. I do have 3 fields. You know, none of these swamps were fields, but if I get a Field of Ruin... Liliana. You can make him discard a card. I still have... No, it costs 4, right? Yeah. So if I play Liliana, I actually don't have enough mana. That's kind of sad. This is just getting to play this turn, right? So, 3 mana, and then 4 mana for Hive. That means there's not enough mana to kill him. I get to draw a card. And then I will hope that that card is not useless, but it might be. So I guess I'll hold up the Hive to block, and I'll go down to 4. I guess he has a burn spell and he can get through. He's really just tossing all of his cards. There's two fire impulse there, and then there's two fire impulse there, and then how many lightning axe did he play? One, two lightning axe there, and then one more. So he has one lightning axe in his hand. They're all coming in. Top deck land. Oh boy, this is so painful. After all that, to lose to a top deck land. Well, maybe he'll discard.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we. I'm tired of your secrets.
Field. Last chance, right? If I get a field here, fatal push. That's worth 3. Oh my gosh, this is the worst feeling. It's worth 3. This is too. Oh, GG, GG. Just by the skin of my teeth. All right, we can't end on this. That feels real bad. I'm gonna go and lose another game, and then we'll end. But this is a fun deck to play, to be fair. I do really like this deck. It is monocolor. That's the biggest thing about it. And that last game was not fair. I've had 3 lands until like turn 7. 1 extra land would have held the whole hand, but no. Also, no, we never drew 3 lands. We could have drawn in a not Thoughtseize, what's that? Go blank? To just keep treasure cruising us. Also, Arena's not giving us a lot of opponents today, so all opponents are treasure cruising. Ackerlud. Hello, Ackerlud. We get to go first. I still want to Thoughtseize turn 1, right? Even though I have a waste not. Just know what they're playing. Yeah, see? It's a red deck. Probably gonna run a Kumano out. A lot of waste now that I'm gonna have. I don't know if he discards anything. I don't think he does. That's a 2-2. A little bit of life. Probably gonna use the is it Beast? Beast Colored Beast? I don't know what it's called. What does this do? Built to smash. +3, +3? Alright, we're taking 10 this turn. Are we just dead? 8. 8, 16. Yeah, that's just game. What the frick? Turn 3. Thanks, Arena. Nice, nice game design you got there. Would be a shame if I drew 1 single removal. That game didn't count. We got to discard like a Treasure Cruise, not Phoenix, but the Monetary Mentor deck. That was kind of fun. Other than that, I feel like every other game kind of just been shafted. We've just been shafted. The cards we draw were just not good against our opponent. Oh, that game we didn't draw any lands, and the last game we didn't draw any removal. If we have a Fatal Push, that stupid thing would have just died. It didn't matter. I don't think it matters too much. You go first. Oh, here's the Fatal Pushes. I also got 2 Hive, which is interesting. Daniel Laporte. Do we go first? I will go first. Alright. Now we have all the things we need. We're going against Blue Eye Control. I can't justify a go blank on an open board like this. That was a lot of life we're gonna take for just doing this. Not sure if that's worth it. It's got a Field of Ruin. Do I take 6 to draw a card? Take 7 to draw a card. Do it. Wonder what kind of counter spell we have. Maybe just a hard counter, right? The Fatal Pushes aren't helping against the stack. Oh, it's just discarding. Okay. You probably want to hurt my Locthwain. But I have another one. There's a Wandering Emperor.
I'm not overconfident. Guards, to me!
I have Fatal Pushes for that reason. You can keep wondering.
We must protect the people.
Oh, how do I fight the fairy?
I'm known for my excellent timing. You know what? I'm not done.
This doesn't sack Planeswalkers. I mean, I can use the Hive to attack the fairy, but he's got a lot of cards. The fairy draws 2 cards a turn, so yeah, I don't think I can fight this out. That's too much value. And look at the cards we drew this game. Like removal. You know what would have happened if I had freaking? I'm not gonna get salty. I'm just gonna go play the next game. That's just ridiculous. We have 4 Planeswalker kill spells. We have 4 Fatal Pushes. We drew like 3 Fatal Push and none Planeswalker kill spell against a Planeswalker deck. And then we didn't get any of the Waste Not. That would have maybe made a difference. We draw a 1 Rankle. Going second, I don't think it helped too much. Yeah, I like I said, right? The discard deck is very draw dependent. And we have the answers to a lot of things, but you need to really rely on the draws, and sometimes it gets frustrating when you do that. Smiling Cats. Alright, opponent goes first. What deck are they playing? Now we got a Edict. More down to 5? What kind of deck are you running? Mowing down to 5 here? Oh, okay. It's that deck. Didn't never miss a beat. I don't think I need another swamp. I need a field. Nope. I have another swamp. Yeah, I get it. Go down to 5. I have those kind of games too. This is the part about Arena that's really not fun, and that is just feels awful when you don't have to write draws or your opponent doesn't have to write draws. So it's like a free loss or a free win. Well, free win for our opponent or free win for us, but really nobody played Magic and we just kind of walked in and walked out. And that happens a lot in Paper Magic, but at least you can just be like, that game was not fun, let's try again. But you can't do that with opponents. There should be a rematch like option for... I guess there shouldn't be one for ranked, but at least for free play, there should be a rematch option. Then people will actually play the free... Will people play the free play? Because everyone just wants to play ranked, right? So, yeah. I guess the rematch option is the best of 3, but nobody wants to play best of 3 unless you're really tryharding. This video is going really long. This is going to be the last game, just so that I don't waste too much of your time. But it's a very long video already. Sergio, I've played this guy before. I think. I've seen this name before. Sergio? We're going to go first. Let's seize your thought. What do you play? Ooh. This is War 2, right? Springleaf Drum does make him kind of ramp a little bit more. But the Skrelv means that I can't target anything he has. That'd be quite annoying. Or I can just kill Skrelv. Stop the Patchy and kill Skrelv. Three or less. Okay, that's gonna hurt. All that glitters. Another drum, but he can't really tap his Ornithopter, his only creature. Down to 8. I mean... Okay, just give me lands. That's all I need. Top deck more lands. Beautiful. Either free win or free loss. It's just every game. At least that doesn't hit us. This will hit us. But, can he play it? Target creature? No. You can try to play it. Waste not. It doesn't necessarily discard, right? So I don't think this is helping too much right now. Now it will. A little late for Lenny, but you know what? I'm not blocking, right? It's nothing to block. I don't think you can draw a creature that has haste, so... Let's race. Ginger Brute. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Not dead. We're pretty close to dead. Does he have something? What can he do? What? Why does he have priority? He can't even sack this, right? Oh, I guess he can play the ability. Field of Ruin. That's a lot of fields. Why? I think I need more black mana anyways. But the field's okay. Right? I can... If I Liliana, make him sacrifice a Ginger Brute. I still take 6. Is it more important to gain life? This gives me some life, but a Ginger Brute makes this weaker. Or sacrificing a Ginger Brute makes this weaker, so... Maybe it's warranted. I can also make him discard a card. How good is Ginger Brew? If he activates it, I can't block it. So that's 7 damage. I gain 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gain 8 life. You know what? I think it's risky. It's time to risk it, right? Risk it for the biscuit.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch. I've always hated crowds.
Okay, so if I attack here for 4, if I don't attack here, it goes down to 2, or it goes down to 8. Then I can attack. He'll go down to 4, and then we'll just die. So no need to attack because I can just attack next turn. What is this? Whoa. Okay, it went away. Portable Hole. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. Let's see what he targets. He can't afford to attack, but he still does it. GG. Look at all the lands we drew. It's just... Did we draw anything under the lands and one Liliana? Didn't matter. Sheoldred. Like I said, that was going to be a last game, but we didn't even need to discard. Just Sheoldred carried us that game. Stupid combo deck. No match for what we had. Alright, so that's really all I got for today's Explorer. Friday Night Explorer video. It's been a long video, but it's been fun. It's a good deck. I do think it's pretty fun to play. Nothing else to say about it. I did enjoy playing it. There were some frustrating moments here or there, but overall, it's been fun. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.